The film starts as a meeting of Imperial loyalists gathered by Commander Barrow is telling the others that he is raising their tributes in order to ensure their protection. Barrow even kills one man who dares to question him. The meeting is interrupted by the arrival of Djarin, who takes out the guards before pursuing Barrow. Grogu joins Djarin as they hop on a walker and into the snowy terrain as Barrow and his apprentice fire at them. Djarin takes on all of Barrow's men before causing Barrow's ship to crash with him inside. Djarin and Grogu join their comrade Zeb as they make their getaway. Djarin and Grogu report to Colonel Ward, a leader for the New Republic. She is not pleased that Djarin had Barrow killed since she was hoping for any information on the Empire to prevent a war from breaking out. Ward gives Djarin a new Razor Crest ship ahead of his new mission to find a fugitive named Commander Coin. She wants Djarin to go to Nal Hutta and speak with the Hutt twins for info on Coin's whereabouts. First, they want Djarin to track down their missing nephew, Rata, son of the notorious Jabba. Mando pays a food vendor named Hugo for info on Rata's whereabouts, only to learn that he is a popular gladiator in the arena. Djarin and Grogu watch one of Rata's fights before going to track him down in his cell. When trying to free him, Rata says that he is not a prisoner, as he wants to fight and be known for something other than who his father was, but he also owes a debt to someone named Lord Janu before he can be a free man, or free Hutt. Rata also shows Grogu kindness but denies needing to be rescued. Djarin goes to find Hugo again to learn where Janu can be found. Mando takes Grogu to a seedy bar where he confronts a thug named Hogsbreath to find Janu. The other thugs in the place attack Djarin, but he holds his own and even cuts off Hogsbreath's horn before Janu shows up. When Djarin explains his mission, Janu reveals he already planned for Rata to get killed in the arena by sending as many fighters against him as possible before he can't take it anymore. Janu even offers Djarin fight as a gladiator himself. Djarin and Grogu return to Rata's cell to tell him he's marked for death. Rata doesn't want to go back to his aunt and uncle because they just want to kill him since he is the heir to Jabba's throne and he stands in their way, even though he doesn't want anything to do with it. Rata then calls the guards on Djarin, leaving him to get gassed, but he manages to send Grogu away before he loses consciousness. Mando wakes up in the arena, forced to fight against Rata. Despite trying to reason with Rata, the Hutt puts up a fight and makes Djarin defend himself. Djarin disarms Rata, but he refuses to kill him. Janu then sends the other fighters against both Djarin and Rata. The two battle the monsters before destroying the barriers that allow them to attack and eat the spectators. The heroes escape amidst the chaos, but Rata flees to avoid being sent back to Nal Hutta. Djarin and Grogu give chase. With help from Zeb, they manage to stop Rata and apprehend him. On their way back to Nal Hutta, Rata tells Djarin that Janu and Coin are the same person, Commander Janu Coin. Along with Zeb, the heroes infiltrate Coin's compound and arrest him. His goons chase after Mando and Zeb, with Grogu trying, unsuccessfully, to fend the villains off. They succeed in flying away. Djarin brings Coin back to Ward. While she is not pleased that he didn't come back with Rata, Mando says that Coin will give up whatever information Ward wants. Djarin and Grogu then leave Rata somewhere that his aunt and uncle cannot find him. Later that night, Djarin's camp is attacked by another bounty hunter named Embo and his pet Marek. Mando keeps Grogu hidden but loses his fight to Embo and gets captured. Grogu stays with 4 Anzellans who are fixing up the Razor Crest to try and find a way back to Djarin. Embo brings Djarin back to Nal Hutta to face the angry Hutts. They make Embo take off Djarin's helmet, knowing that is against Mandalorian code. They also show that they have captured Rata and are torturing him with the intent of doing so for possible centuries. The male Hutt twin also taunts Djarin with the fact that Grogu will live far longer than him. Djarin gets dropped into a pit with several nasty creatures, including a colossal beast called the Dragon Snake. Mando fights his way through the sea creatures. Grogu makes his way through the tunnels and is able to reunite with Djarin. Djarin takes Grogu back to the Anzellan ship. He tells Grogu to leave, but is attacked again and gets poisoned. But he stays behind to hide Mando and find a remedy for his ailment. Grogu finds a fisher alien named Gattori, who keeps Grogu hidden from Embo and Marek before giving Grogu something to feed to Djarin to heal him. When Djarin eventually recovers, he and Grogu decide to rescue Rata. Djarin and Grogu make their way back into the palace. Djarin prepares to kill the twins for seeing his face, but Embo shows up to fight him. Grogu uses the Force to free Rata and tame Marek, leaving Rata to fight against his aunt and uncle. Mando defeats Embo, while Rata and the twins fall into the dragon snake pit. Grogu uses the Force to lift Rata out, while Embo and Marek escape, and the twins get eaten by the dragon snake. The rest of the Hutt's forces attack, but a backup team led by Ward and the Anzellans shows up to fight back and blow up the swamp as Djarin, Grogu, and Rata escape. After all is said and done, Rata tells Djarin he wants to work for the New Republic, and Zeb says he has a uniform that may fit him. Mando and Grogu board the fixed-up Razor Crest, and Mando begins to teach Grogu how to fly.